affordable drugstore makeup. In fact, a full face of affordable drugstore makeup. And we're going to be featuring our LA Colors eyeshadow palette. And this is in the color Hot. It's like a nude palette. And when I tell you, I mean, literally, look, get into the look. L'Oreal, LA Colors, NYX, e.l.f. Nude. I mean, the skin on this L'Oreal, gorgeous. So stay tuned to this video if you want to see how you can achieve this nude eyeshadow look with a flawless soft glam base using affordable products. So as always, I am starting off with the Peach Lily Serum. I love to apply this under my foundation. And although I didn't record it, I did use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, the pink one. And I also use it for my lids to line my brows as well. For foundation, I'm using L'Oreal. This gives a really good coverage but still looks natural on the skin. And if you didn't catch it, this is in the color 525. Then I'm going in with concealer to brighten under my eyes and blend everything together. Like, I literally love this combo because it gives a smooth finish without looking heavy, and it's affordable. Also, I'm not doing a traditional contour for this look. Since this foundation pulls a little warm on me, it already gives some depth. So instead, I'm doing a soft reverse contour using whatever concealer is left on my brush. And I'm just placing a light line and blending it out. And then I'm setting that area with a slightly deeper shade pressed powder from Maybelline to bring that shape back in. But everything else, I use a translucent powder to set, like the eyes and stuff. The LA Colors Nude Eyeshadow Palette. It comes with the matte and metallic, and it's hot, according to the palette name. But like, get into it. I'm actually really excited. I'm super excited. I think the colors I'm gonna be using are gonna be 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna use this brown. I'm definitely gonna use this nude. Now, which nude do I want? I don't know. So I'm gonna swatch it real quick. So this is what the swatch looks like. Of course, going in with the LA Colors Nude palette, I'm taking a soft brown shade into my crease, and I'm just building it up slowly so everything stays natural. I'm using a fluffy blending eyeshadow brush, by the way, just so that it's like a smooth blend and not a harsh packed on powder or pigments rather. I'm adding a deeper brown to the outer corner to give the eye a little bit more definition. You don't need a lot, just enough to shape the eye. And then I'm blending it back into the transition color just so that everything is smooth, because we wanted to give definition but not be a stark notice, or like, we're not going for a smoky eye, but just a little bit of definition. So we're getting ready to go in with our main lid color. I am so excited for this color. By the way, I am using a blending packing brush, and I'm packing the color rather than necessarily blending it because I want the pigment to show. But this color is like a peachy nude, and we were just packing it into and like blending it into that brown. Also decided to go in with a little bit of their lighter shade for their nude on the inner corner, because I feel like the lighter shades on the inner corner just makes the eyes pop. And this is where you can begin to see that ombre, but it all literally looks cohesive and it's blended really well, and it is so pretty. LA Colors did their big one on this palette. Also, like I said, Full Face Drugstore, the mascara is by Essence Lash Princess. Then I'm going to be using the LA Colors Dark Brown Eye Pencil to fill in the rest of my brows. As you know, I don't really fill my brows. I line them with concealer and then I go back and touch up the ends. And then also these lashes are from the Beauty Supply. I do not remember the name of them, but they were under $10 and these are my favorite lashes. I get the most compliments on these lashes. Shout out to my friend who actually got me on them. Shout out to you. This blush is from Amazon. It was a blush palette that I purchased. It's no longer available, but you can also use the Milani blush, or I think Maybelline might have a really good blush as well, but it's still affordable. I believe this blush was like not even $15. Girl, the movie. Girl. LA Colors. They didn't tell you drugstore They didn't tell you drugstore makeup look like this. Let's get into that lip combo. So we're gonna be using NYX in the color Club Hopper and the LA Girls lip liner in the color Smooth Plum. We're gonna first go in with NYX. Let's get into it. On Amazon. I'll go ahead and link it in my link tree, so just click the link in my bio for the palette. If I can't find this one, I'll link one that is similar to it, but this is my go-to for like pro makeup look. Oh, and we're gonna be using this color right here, which is kind of like a peachy nude. Normally I go in with this color, but I'm gonna do this one today just so that I can break up a lot of that brown, because our makeup is very nude and very bronzy, but we want to go in with something a little lighter just to give it a little oomph. It's so this is our finished look, guys. It is so pretty. LA Colors really came through on the eyeshadow. It's very like matte, very cute. Ooh. Not the little brush you away. It's so cute. L'Oreal on the skin. The L'Oreal foundation, it is so glowy, and then the warm undertone is just really what gives it that bronzy look and that very rich skin look. Like expensive skin is what it's really giving. And overall, I love it. I hope you love it, and I hope that you take something from this tutorial. And if you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment below and let me know, would you wear LA Colors eyeshadow? Till next time.